Hello my dear students, welcome to IMS Academy. Myself Sandeep Adari. Now my dear students, what are the common mistakes we do in the GATE preparation? Before going to discuss this, let me tell you, we at IMS Academy provides you 800 plus hours of GATE coaching. It is provided in offline, online and self-recorded sessions. We are providing the GATE question booklet of 34 years with the QR code and also with key pointers and alternative solutions. And as part of the test, we are providing 130 plus tests which include chapter test, subject test, multiple subject test and advanced level test. And remember my dear students, the key success for IMS Academy and the key success for student success capture is the most important thing is the mentorship session and also the doubt solving portal. We are providing 12 mentorship sessions and the doubts will be solved within 24 hours of time. If you have any queries, you can go through the contact number and or otherwise you can join the Telegram group for any updates. Now here let us discuss what are the common mistakes everyone do in the GATE preparation. The first and the important point here is the commencing the preparation without a thorough analysis. So here when you discuss about electronics or when you discuss about civil engineering or when you discuss about computer science, you should understand the weightage of the subject and what is the difficulty level of the exam and what is the difficulty level of the subject. Suppose in civil engineering, if you see geotechnical, environmental and transportation, we will have 35 marks from these three subjects. Compared to if you compare in EC, electronics and communication, we have signals and systems and we have the analog, networks. So you have to understand the difficulty of the subject. Similarly in computer science, we have TOC, theory of computations or DBMS or operating system. So for every branch, there are some subjects which you have to prioritize. The second point here is the prioritization that is inadequate. So what is the prioritization required is, one, you have to prioritize the subject based on the complexity and based on the time and based on the weightage. So three important points I would like to tell you. Prioritization should be done based on the complexity, based on the time of the preparation and based on the weightage of the marks. So these 3 points you have to keep in mind before prioritizing the subjects. And the third one is engaging in a research oriented study approach. See my dear students, we have different kind of exams, like we have IISc exam, we have SSC JEE exam, we have GATE exam. Now in IISc, there will be a conventional paper also. In SSC JEE, the questions will be straightforward, but it is of memory based. In GATE exam, the questions will be tricky. You should be aware of the concepts and there can be a questions asked in multiple subject wise. So you should be clear in every concept. So how the question will be asked is also very important in GATE exam. Now coming to the next important point to the common mistakes here is the utilizing a generic strategy for GATE exam preparation. You cannot utilize the same generic strategy. Like if you are preparing for any exam, we will have some strategy. But in GATE preparation, if you have, are you joining for 9 months preparation? Are you applying for 6 months preparation? Are you applying for 3 months preparation? So we call it as long-term preparation, we call it as short-term preparation. So in that case, you have to analyze yourself whether I have to target for 80 marks, whether I have to target for 100 marks, and how many marks you have to get to get a rank below 500. So all these analysis you have to do. Suppose in civil engineering we have a subject like steel structures. Hardly 3 to 4 marks will be coming. But if you have to read this subject, it takes around 50 to 80 hours of time. If you have done preparation in the last 3 months, then it is not possible to study this subject. Similarly, if you talk about the computer science, there are some subjects which will be difficult, like you can say theory of computation or compiler design, or in EC if you talk about EMFT or telecommunication, it would be difficult. In electrical engineering, how you are prioritizing the subjects like power systems, power electronics and machines. So prioritizing the subjects and the strategy should be different for different subjects. See, the common strategy of what we do in GATE preparation, let me tell you. If you have read one subject, we will understand the chapter wise and we will be doing the chapter wise test. Once you have done the whole subject. Again, you have to prepare the short notes, and after preparing the short notes, you can create a formula sheet and you have to revise. This is the common preparation strategy, but the preparation strategy depends on individual to individual. It varies with the time availability also, and it depends on the complexity of the subject also. Because in ECA, as I told you, EMFT is one of the difficult subject. Like in computer science, you might think compiler design. In civil engineering, steel structures. So what is the best strategy to adopt to clear these subjects in the easiest way? These will be studied in IMS GATE Academy through mentorship programs. So in mentorship program in IMS, they will understand the roadmap for the entire year, what you have to do in the first quarter, and what is your strategy in the revision in the last quarter. So these are the key points which we'll be discussing in the mentorship. And coming to the next one, having a subpar revision plan. My dear students, revision is very important. Revision cannot be done once I have completed all the subjects and I will do the revision in the last. It cannot be done. It should be a parallel kind of thing. Once you have completed the subject, do the revision, and at the same time, when you are starting the new subject also, every day if you are allocating 3 to 4 hours for new subject, allocate at least half an hour to 1 hour for the previous subjects which you have completed. So I mean to say, you have to do the revision in a series wise, and remember, revision is required at every quarter. Suppose in the first 3 months you have completed 2 subjects, so those 2 subjects should be given a revision of 10 days. So all these things you have to keep in mind, because these are the common mistakes which students will do, and all this information was gathered from the successful students who have got ranked below 100. We had a one-to-one discussion, and we have a discussion with my colleagues who are my mentors, and we also had a discussion, and we have come up with the common strategy how to avoid the common mistakes. Now coming to the next point, absence of discipline in the study routine. So my dear students, usually the tendency is like this. When you are joining the GATE preparation, in the initial 1-2 months, you will show more of enthusiasm and you will be more excited to read. But as we go to the 6th and 7th month, you lose your patience. So here, whatever the exam, name it the GATE preparation or name it ESC preparation or SSC JE, any kind of preparation, definitely discipline is the one important factor. It is discipline in the sense you should be more confident and you should be self-motivated. See, discipline achieves through self-motivation and also more confidence also. Another important thing, please keep in mind, my dear students, GATE is the gateway for various opportunities, PSUs, higher education or job opportunities. So here you have to calculate yourself, saying that if I put my right strategy in the 1 year, or definitely you can enjoy 30 years of your life. If you are making this 1 year in a different strategy, then definitely your valuable time will be lost, and again you have to give the paper. So my dear students, initially when you are watching this video, please keep these minds. It might be simple for you in the initial stages, but once you have reached the GATE preparation, once you are attending the All India mock test in the December and January, that time these key points will help you and it will enhance your marks in the GATE preparation. My dear students, in GATE preparation, small points or small chunks of work will assemble, and that will give you a good results and good yields. And coming to the next point, experiencing demotivating from the other results. See, some of your friends or some of your best friends might get good marks in the initial phase. Don't ever demotivate. What you name any exam or anything, never demotivate, because demotivation might disturb your preparation. Always try to be positive. Instead of demotivation, what you have to do is you have to analyze what went wrong. What is your strength? What is your weakness? How this weakness can be converted into strength? All these points are the key points you have to keep in mind. The last means we have another mistakes like relying on unverified study sources. See students, in GATE preparation, you might go with the standard books. Suppose if you are studying fluid mechanics or if you are studying signals and system, if you are going through the standard reference books, it will take huge time. For your making the short notes or notes itself, it takes 200 hours of your preparation. So you always, time allocation is very important. When you go through the unverified sources, what happens? It might not be specific to GATE exam. It might be specific to ESC. It might be specific to SSC. So which areas you have to focus and how the preparation should be done. So the time can be managed easily once you start preparing in any coaching institute or anything. And coming to the next point, lack of evaluation in the study process. See, at every juncture, you have to understand what went wrong and what went right. And if there is something good happening, you have to practice it. If there is something wrong, you have to rectify yourself, and how this you can make it is in a positive way. And coming to the most important thing, insufficient tuning for the exam day. See, my dear students, before the exam day, your health should be adequate. And remember, your health should be good. And also, what you have to keep in mind is you should be self-motivated. You whatever you eat during the entire 1 month of your exam preparation before the exam, you should be very careful. Try to avoid the oily foods and all. And always remember, my dear students, stay positive. And remember, once you have started preparing in a right direction, and once you avoid these common mistakes, definitely success is there, my dear students. Once you have done the best preparation, if you have not got into PSU, definitely you can get into the MTech in IITs. Or if you have not gone into MTech in IITs, at least you can target NIT. If all these things are not happening, at least your subject, what you have studied in these 6 or 9 months, definitely it will improve your resume and you will have better opportunities in the corporate. So this is all about how to avoid the common mistakes in the GATE preparation. Please keep in mind, my dear students, these points will help you to, at the end of your GATE preparation, when you are writing the All India mock tests also, attempting the test series is also very important. And coming to the common things, what we do at IMS GATE Academy, we provide 800 plus hours of GATE coaching. We are providing online, offline and self-recorded sessions. We are providing you the exercise book, chapter-wise material and also subject-wise material. And we are giving you the mock test, which includes 130 plus. These include chapter test, advanced level test, multiple subject test and all India mock test. We are providing the one-to-one mentorship sessions of around 12, and we are also providing the doubt solving portal. So my dear students, if you are interested in the GATE preparation, you can visit our Jainagar Center and we are also providing the offline GATE coaching, and we are the only institute who are providing the offline GATE coaching at Vijayawada near Bain Circle. I hope this video will help you to avoid the common mistakes what you do in the GATE preparation. Thank you and all the best for GATE 25.